Nollywood is full of talented actors, but did you know some of them are also lawyers? Yes, while many were learning scripts, these stars were also learning legal codes. Some even went to law school before deciding that cameras and scripts were more exciting than courtrooms and case files. So click on the like button to like this video as we look into Nollywood's actors who are lawyers. Richard Mofe-Damijo, RMD. Richard Mofe-Damijo is not just a Nollywood legend, he's also a lawyer. Yes, you heard that right. The man who has been melting hearts since the days of black and white TV didn't just stop acting, he went and added Esquire to his name. But RMD didn't just stop at law. At one point, he took a detour into politics and became the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism in Delta State. Imagine watching him in the movie today, playing a lawyer fighting injustice, and remembering that in real life, he actually sat in government meetings discussing policies. At this point, RMD has mastered the art of being everything at once: an actor, a politician, and a lawyer. And of course, Nigeria's forever Zaddy, Kanayo O Kanayo, KOK, Anayo Modestus Onyekwere, popularly known as Kanayo O Kanayo, KOK, is not just Nollywood's chief priest of money rituals. He's also a lawyer, yes, the same man who made every Nigerian child suspicious of their uncles counting money in the corner now wears a wig and gown in real life. If you ever find yourself in legal trouble, imagine the confusion of walking into a courtroom and seeing Kanayo as your lawyer. KOK didn't just wake up one morning and decided to add barrister to his name. No, he actually studied law at the University of Abuja and was called to the bar, making him a certified legal ritualist. His transition from movies where he's always chasing power to a profession where he's fighting for justice is a kind of plot twist even Nollywood can't script. But don't let this ritualist rose fool you. KOK is an intelligent and deeply skilled actor, yet behind this stereotype, he's a man of wisdom, storytelling, and now law. Funke Akindele. Funke is not just a Nollywood actress, she is a Nollywood actress who is also a lawyer. While most people know her as Jennifer, the queen of comedy, and the mastermind behind some of the biggest movies in Nigeria, many forget that she once sat in law classes at the University of Lagos, preparing for a live in the courtroom. Imagine Funke Akindele practicing law in Lagos. A client walks into her office expecting a serious lawyer, only to be met with same energy she brings to Nollywood. But law was never her final destination. Instead of spending her days drafting legal documents and quoting case law, Funke Akindele chose the Nollywood spotlight. And let's be honest, she made the right choice. Today, instead of defending clients, she defends herself from Wahala characters in Jennifer's Diary. Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth is not just Nollywood royalty, he is also a lawyer. Yes, the same man who played Andy Okeke in Living in Bondage, the movie that practically invented Nollywood as we know it, can also step into a courtroom and argue cases with the same conviction he used to chase wealth in the film. But Kenneth didn't stop at just getting a law degree from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. He went ahead to bag a master's in international law and diplomacy from the University of Lagos. That's how you know he's serious. His law background made his transition into politics too seamless. He went from interpreting scripts in Nollywood to dissecting national policies on live TV, leaving interviewers and opponents struggling to keep up. At the end of the day, Kenneth Okonkwo is not just a terrific actor, he's a lawyer with the ability to break down legal jargons like he's explaining in Nollywood plot twists. Falz. Nigerian rapper turned Nollywood actor Falz is not just about the vibes, he's a lawyer. Yes, while some people inherit family businesses, Falz inherited legal brilliance from his father, the legendary human rights lawyer Femi Falana. But instead of spending his days shouting "Objection, my lord" in court, he chose to shake the system through music, comedy, and film. Falz actually studied law at the University of Reading in the United Kingdom and was even called to bar. But let's be honest, can you imagine him in a courtroom arguing a case with his signature comedic accent? The judge might burst into laughter and forget to deliver judgment. Then came his Nollywood takeover. From Merryman to Chief Daddy, Falz showed that if he ever had to present a case in court, he would win just by delivering a monologue in movies with serious facial expressions. His latest role in Funke Akindele's Everybody Loves Jennifer only confirmed that whether in law, music or film, Falz knows how to own the stage. At this point, Falz has proven that being a lawyer doesn't always mean sweating under a wig and gown in a courtroom. Femi Adebayo. Femi Adebayo is not just a Nollywood actor, he is also a trained lawyer. Yes, before he started giving us back-to-back blockbuster Yoruba movies, he was giving judges well-structured legal arguments in court. Before Nollywood fully took over his life, Femi Adebayo studied law at the University of Ilorin and even practiced for a few years. So technically, he can still help you win a case, whether in courts or in a film. If things get tough, he might just switch from legal English to deep Yoruba, throwing in proverbs, and even the judge won't see coming. But at some point, Femi realized the courtroom wasn't giving him enough action. After all, why argue in courts when you can fight on screen? Become a king, a rich herbalist, or even a stubborn village champion, sometimes all in the same month. So he packed his law books, picked up his agbada, and faced Nollywood full-time. Now, instead of defending criminals, he plays them in movies and walks away with Best Actor awards. Uche Bakassi. Uche Bakassi is not just a comedian and Nollywood actor. He is also a lawyer. Yes, the same man who has been making Nigerians laugh for decades actually has a law background. So technically, if you ever find out yourself in legal trouble, he could defend you in court. Before he became one of Nigeria's top comedians, Uche Bakassi studied agricultural engineering, but he also had a strong background in law. This means that if he ever decides to argue a case, his legal points will be delivered with the same sharp wit he uses on stage. Even though he never practiced law formally, you can still see traces of it in the way he carries himself. His jokes, well-structured arguments. At the end of the day, Uche Bakassi is a Nollywood actor and a lawyer, whether he's wearing a wig and gown or holding a microphone. Kemi Adetiba. Kemi is not just a Nollywood filmmaker, she is also a lawyer. Before she was directing blockbuster and making history at the box office, she was studying law at the University of Lagos, preparing for a career in the courtroom. Imagine if things had gone differently. She could have been a senior advocate by now, shutting down opponents with the same intensity she brings to her movies. Even though she never practiced, her legal background follows her everywhere. King of Boys didn't just give us a crime thriller, it gave us courtroom drama so real that even actual lawyers had to sit up. The Wedding Party had enough legal issues, from contract breaches to family disputes, to fill a whole law journal. If you've ever listened to her interviews, you will notice how structured and precise her arguments are, just like a well-prepared case file. Tara Durotoye. Tara is not just a queen of beauty in Nigeria, she is also a lawyer. Before she became the mastermind behind House of Tara and revolutionized the beauty industry, she was busy reading law at Lagos State University and even went to law school. Imagine walking into a courtroom expecting a serious legal battle, only to see your lawyer carefully blending her powder while preparing her case. Even though she never practiced law, that legal training didn't go to waste. Running a multi-million naira beauty empire requires contracts, negotiations, and the ability to handle customers from hell. From the patience of a judge. She may not be drafting legal briefs, but she is drafting business deals and setting industry standards like a true lawyer. So while Tara Durotoye traded the courts for contouring, she is still very much a lawyer, just one who makes sure your makeup is as flawless as her legal arguments would have been. Lepashos Bosse. Lepashos Bosse is not just a comedian, she is also a lawyer. Before making people laugh for a living, she was buried in law books, studying the Nigerian legal system and preparing for life in the courtroom. But let's be honest, if she had pursued law, how would anyone have taken their case seriously with her as the lawyer? Imagine standing trial, waiting for serious legal arguments, only for your lawyer to start analyzing why the prosecutor's wig looks like it came from Yaba Market. Even the judge would have to hold back laughter. Instead of cross-examining witnesses, she now cross-examines life itself, turning everyday struggles into jokes that leave Nigerians rolling with laughter. Her sharp wit, ability to break down arguments, and fearless delivery make her one of the smartest comedians in the industry. This is a time to like this video. Meanwhile, I did a video about some Nollywood actors who died before 30. Click on the video showing on the screen to know the Nollywood actors who died before 30. Click on it before this video ends, because if this video ends, it will go away. See you in the next video. Bye.